This is the Artist Entrepreneur Podcast. We are your hosts, Amanda Ritchie, Noah Dock, and me, Carrie Wee. We're three artists brought together by the love of circus and dance. Amanda from the world of Cirque du Soleil as an aerial soloist. Noah, our academic, and me from the commercial dance world. This is one of the greatest jobs in the world, but it comes with uncertainty. Each episode contains insight on how to pursue art-based businesses. We'll have a variety of guests and have lively weekly Discord. Tune in every week to hear our perspectives on the minefield that is the artist's way of life. We are alive.
Woohoo!
Hey, Amanda Ritchie.
What's that?
This bean is very, she's had enough with me because basically I had a podcast that started 2 hours ago for one of my other podcasts, and it was a cancer story, and it took exactly 2 hours. It was really long. And so Bean's birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Bean!
Yeah, happy birthday, Bean. She got so many toys. This is what happens as you get older when you have a birthday party, because this is her first real birthday party. All your friends are awesome, and they bring you a million gifts. So so many new toys. Oh my God, this child.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. And how are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm here.
Where's here? Where's here?
I'm here with you on this podcast.
Oh, I was like, are you in a different state? What's happening?
Oh, no. I'm at home. I'm just here with you on the podcast.
I love it. And listeners, if you were wondering if Noah is going to tune in, I doubt so. He did not say yes to this 9 a.m. Pacific appointment. I think I'm going to take another one, and Amanda's got this one, is what he's thinking.
Probably,
but it's okay. We miss Noah. I really wanted the three of us together, but this week is very weird because Bean's birthday has completely overrun my life.
As it should.
So, what's going on, dude?
Let's talk about the fact that you hit 1 million on your post.
Yeah. No,
I think that's
needs
not
to be
your
oatmeal.
First.
That's my oatmeal. Your oatmeal's in the kitchen. She just put eyeshadow on. Do you see that?
I can't. I see it now.
That's good, Bean. So this outfit that she's wearing,
Bean.
She's got a half top on. It's Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunter's costume. This is her Halloween costume.
So cute.
She's so cute.
Cute.
Okay, so listeners, I just texted Noah and Amanda last night because my stitch with the woman that we're talking about last time, the woman from the Cirque School who is doing Cloud Swing, it's hit 1 million views, people. Go.
Woohoo!
And how do we feel about this, Amanda? Delighted and annoyed?
I know. Yes. But, because 1 million, that's viral, right?
Is it technically?
I don't know. I don't actually understand what constitutes a video going viral.
I wonder if viral has now also been inflated like all of our economy, and viral means something more than 1 million now.
I mean, maybe. And also another question, do you now get monetized?
No. So what happens on Instagram is that you'll randomly get, if you have a business account, like an email or a message from them saying you can monetize on this type of post. Like right now, if I did all galleries, I monetize. I get direct deposits from Meta right now on my galleries, and I think I got 17 cents last month.
Okay, on your galleries, what does that mean?
So for my account specifically, they're like, we'll give you money for galleries, which is like if you put videos or posts and then they swipe.
Oh, I see.
So not a reel. So I don't know. At some point, they gave me money for reels, and it was very specific. They're like, this, however long, we'll pay you for your reels. And then I think they stopped doing that for at least me. I don't know. Because I'm still monetizing on a portion of my content, but not on reels.
I see.
And neither is Noah, I'm pretty sure.
I see. But what you are getting monetized on, is it worth it? You said 17 cents. Like,
I never do galleries because they don't get any traction.
no, I know, but on the other things that you are monetizing.
So on TikTok, I have like 2,000 views on that same video.
Okay.
Because I would monetize on TikTok if it had gone to 1 million.
Right.
So I'm not that excited because it just means eyeballs. It doesn't mean actual money. And then on YouTube, I am still many, many hours of viewing away from being eligible for views.
I see.
So I'm not making any money yet, but that doesn't mean it won't happen.
Right.
I don't know if you looked at the screenshot I sent you. The most recent stitch that I put up, I don't know if you saw it. It was me doing like attempting a Lyra thing.
What, and you dressed up in the silks and then like...
Yeah, because I needed padding because it was going to be really painful.
Yeah, no, it was really cute.
So that one...
And I saw the artist reposted you.
Yep. Again, I always try to pull the other people up, not down. But the one that I posted trying to recreate hers is at 106K, and I just put that up on Friday.
Oh, nice.
So, my friends in the world, I have more views on those two videos than anything I've ever posted.
Yeah.
So this is the way of the world now. And I'm not saying that people weren't watching my stuff. I mean, there's still a reason why I can, have workshops so people know my name. Like, it's like the branding itself. It's not like all those posts, 2,087 posts I did were for nothing. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Totally.
But when it comes to getting eyeballs right now, that's what it is. And I kind of understand from a viewer's standpoint, because when I'm watching Ariel, unless it's, who's been grabbing my attention lately? Oh my God. He's like somebody the stallion, and he's this guy that goes around the world and tastes food.
Oh, okay. I don't know, but I kind of understand.
And he just goes and tastes the most delicious chocolate cake in Italy, and he's got this funny thing where he's got these glasses and he throws them every time because he's just so this is so good, and you can he's either a good actor or he's really just being authentically he loves the food.
Okay,
and it's really engaging, and he is the type of person that has 1 million or more views on every single one of his reels. Yeah. So I understand from a viewer standpoint why I need to change my game. So of course now my entire strategy has changed because I'm not worried about making aerial choreography for Instagram. I'm worried about doing that for my workshops. But for example, I was teaching my kids yesterday. I only have one kids class a week. And there's this little girl, and all of them, by the way, naturally, not with stretch training, not with flexibility training, in their up dog, they can go toes to head.
Okay.
Every single one of them without me even asking them to do it, the first time I asked them to do it. Is that true for most kids? I don't think I could do that when I was a kid.
Everybody's different. I teach a lot of kids. Some yes, some no. They're just, it's like everything and anything,
I feel like it's an odd group because 100% of them are like, oh, you mean like this? And they go touch their head. And one of them that I have a private with, she is always telling me that she can take her glasses off with her toes.
Oh.
So, you guys, I think I got oatmeal in my microphone. Not great.
Ew.
So, my idea, the only thing getting me in the way of this idea is I don't necessarily even want to ask her mom if I can put her on my Instagram. She's a kid.
I see.
So maybe if I can get somebody else to do this for me, like a bendy adult.
Yeah.
To put a pair of glasses on and to take them off with their toes. Yeah. And then I will get into an up dog, and then I'm going to bring by from Five Below one of those toy grabbers.
Oh, cute.
And have somebody me pretend I'm going into this up dog and have somebody else grab my glasses from behind with the grabber.
That's cute.
Take them off. That's my next idea. Unless I see some crazy aerial that I want to do.
This content reminds me of a creator. His name is, let me see real quick. I don't want to butcher his name on air. But he's amazing. He has a dog that's named Duty Woody.
No. Are you, and Noah was talking about this. This is a whole strategy behind this, is to take Jarrell's vibes and then...
Yeah, Jarrell Carter. So he is this incredible athlete. When you look at him, he is just... You've seen him, right? You know
Yeah. No, I follow him. I'm like taking a page from his book right now, 100%.
Yeah, and it's totally... This is what he would do. Like, this is exactly what he would do. That's hilarious. And he's... The way that he does it in such a way where it's engaging, it's uplifting, like you said, it's funny, it's smart, it's...
Did you say, Mom?
I said your eyeshadow is amazing. Don't get mad at me. Always mad at me. Like, it's uplifting and it's not putting anybody down. And it's self-deprecating, but he's confident enough in his own skill set that he can do that the whole time.
Right.
So I think what I need to do for myself, so I don't feel so annoyed all the time, is to reframe this in my mind as just comedy based on Ariel. Because if I'm going to do this for most of my content now, yeah, so I need to reframe it in my mind as basically I'm doing comedy based on Ariel and not feel annoyed all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all he does. He doesn't does he put any videos up that are just this is me working out and teaching?
He does do some videos of this is the protein intake. This is his, I think he has a line of products.
Yeah, and he probably is getting paid for some of that.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm on his Instagram right now. I don't know at the moment if he does anything that's original and not stitched. He does do. He takes Pilates.
Yes, and then he's shaking. Those Pilates videos are amazing.
Yeah, and so that's actually him working out, but that's actually him being a new student.
Yes,
he's just very relatable. You're taking this physique of a man that looks like he's untouchable, and he is just being so genuine and so relatable and so just human. It's really, yeah, it's a good model. It's a good thing to model after for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing it. And then the other thing that you're talking about, oh my god, my brain fog is getting really bad. Oh my god, what were you saying the other day? Do you know that I lost my keys yesterday for 15 minutes? And it's because I put them in a drawer because I told myself I'm gonna forget where I put them, so I'm gonna put them in this drawer.
And then you forgot where that drawer is.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We're here, guys.
You know, it is the nature of the day. That's all right.
Yeah.
All the time. Oh my god, all the time.
So the thing is that I am delighted that I got to 1 million. Did I think that this was going to happen? No, because actually the first stitch that I did was 17K. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's something going on with the algorithm. I don't know if it starts helping you at a certain point.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing that happened this week is that I started my actual second job.
Yay, how'd that go?
First of all, I got to talk to Noah about this as well. It is so nice to be at a place and you're I'm just getting paid to be here? What? Mm-hmm. I didn't have to hustle for this hour. I'm just supposed to be here and I clock in. It's amazing. Yeah. The feeling's amazing to me. It's very stress relieving for me at this point in my life.
Good.
It's also a lot of corporate, I got to watch this video and click through this animation to tell me about what sexual harassment is and how to treat clients when we're in the space. And there's little tests that come, but then I'm also, because it's the training portion of my starting to work, I have to feel the flow, find the culture of the place. Every studio, every gym has a different culture and you kind of have to match it. So I've been taking Pilates classes so that I can go teach them next week. And I have, oh my god, wrecked, Amanda. I am wrecked. My abs, I can't sit up. I can't laugh without feeling them.
That's awesome. When was the last time you actually took a class for you, though?
I want to say years.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's legit. And it's not hard in the same way. It's so interesting because I'm strong for Ariel right now.
Yeah.
It's different when you're climbing because you can tell that your whole muscle system is working. My entire rib cage, my arms, my shoulders, my abs, my pelvic floor, they're all working in concert to get me up the fabric. And sometimes I don't even feel my muscles because if you're strong enough, you can just go straddle climb and you're not feeling any particular muscle group. In Pilates, there's a lot of focus and a lot of like drilling down to, now we're doing triceps, we're doing the glutes, we're doing calves, and it's like this muscle by itself has not worked by itself in so long that it's shaking. And so apparently I think it was my right tricep could not do anything close to what my left tricep could do. And I'm just like struggling and I'm like, oh my God. So it's very eye-opening to me. I also like knowing this going into teaching fresh again is important, right? Because I'm just like, I have to freshly know what this feels like for the person on the receiving end of it to be the best trainer that I can be. So I took a beginning class and then an an advanced. They call it core, and evolve is the last like the third rung. And the evolve class, I was like, it killed me, literally killed me. Carrie's dead on the floor. So, and I teach that class next week for her. It's going to be much easier to teach than to take.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So that, and the people are awesome. Like the whole Pilates team, the women are aged up a little bit. Youngest is probably in her 30s. The rest are in their 40s and 50s.
Awesome. Even better.
It's awesome. Here's the other thing that struck me is that I have not been working with men in my work area in many years.
That's funny.
And I minimize the energy change, the difference, the testosterone in the room. And it's a gym. So it's not just regular men in my space. It's gym guys. It's personal trainers. It's just members clanging weights and like breathing. It's a different exercise. It is so different than Pilates. Pilates is like we're moving the smallest muscles and we're moving 1 inch and it's challenging. These guys are like deadlifting hundreds of pounds right next to us, like, you know, one doorway away. And, you know, they fist bump to say hi to you. I'm like, oh my God. So it was like, whoa. Yeah. Whoa, guys, give me a second to digest this because it's kind of like a lot. It's a lot. Because, you know, I've been with women, gay men, trans people literally for the last, I don't know how many years in my workspace.
And this is at Lifetime? So, but at least, I know that that's very different and all of that, but at least Lifetime.
It's not like Gold's Gym.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It has a reputation to be, you know, a little bit more luxury, a little bit more. Yes. So at least you're not having, you know, that type of energy plus that type of energy on a much broader scale.
Yeah, it doesn't feel roided out. It doesn't feel like people are taking crazy medical supplements to you know, make gains. It just looks like a bunch of people working out and, you know, in shape people. They do the one where you're laying down and you have a dumbbell in your hand and you literally stand up to put it up over your head and then go back to your laying down position. And like as I'm going through the gym to get to the Pilates studio, I'm like, look, I was like, I would never do that. I would never do that.
There's your next fix.
And this is what I'm getting to. This is what I'm getting to because I have a Pilates Instagram. So I'm pretty sure after I get into this job and, you know, the personal training team is very close to us because a lot of the people actually, like 2 or 3 of the male personal trainers teach gyrotonics in the gyrotonics area. So, you know, it's like I want to find somebody who really wants to do this stuff and start like partnering with these stitches where, you know, it's something that I'm really good at and he's not. And then the opposite.
I like that. I think that's a really good idea.
So this is on the horizon for me to have videos with gym bros. 100%. 100%.
Love it.
I am going to completely change my thinking because it's like there's just no way any of my on any of my pages, all this stuff you have to like bring the fire with these videos. It's not even worth your time otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so lots of testosterone in my life this week. Bean's birthday happened. What I realized is that it's a lot for my schedule, but it's not too much the way it is. And I went in a little more than I was going. Like I was there more this week than I would normally be.
Got it.
it's just so easy to like, I don't know if you feel this way about your job. Getting the work is so much harder than doing the work. That's how I feel.
I mean,
okay, it is different because I'm teaching and talking most of the time. In Pilates, I'm not talking about aerial.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm Pilates teaching, I'm not doing any of it. I don't even have a machine to use. They're all being used.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about actually doing the work for yourself or teaching the work, that I can agree with, that teaching the work is easier than doing the work. Like for yourself. Like say if I'm asking my students to do XYZ on fat, if I'm asking them to do a catch release and a pirouette, I can eyeball that and I can teach that. That's easier for me to just teach than it into most sections than it is for me to full send, you know?
Okay, I guess this is what I'm trying to say. I've spent the last almost a year hustling
Looking for a job.
Either looking for a job or building my clientele. What I'm saying is that showing up and they pay you to do the job is 10% of what I've been doing. Getting work, building clientele is so much harder than showing up and just the clients are there. I'm not saying that I don't have to build. I have to build my own clients.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, yes, when you're starting to build, like getting work in the actual place of getting work, I could see, I haven't experienced that probably yet.
No, because you've had your jobs for a while, right?
I will probably. I've had my jobs for a while, but also I've been sourced out, like, and I've been asked and I've been recommended to. So I haven't been in a space where I've had to hustle that way, and I'm very lucky that way. I have a feeling that if I wanted to change careers, then yes, that's going to be a very, very, very eye-opening and difficult experience for me.
Yeah, I mean, basically it's been since I moved, because I knew I was going to have to rehustle my entire clientele. And Noah and I have been commiserating about this the entire year, because him and I have been in a constant level of stress for most of the year. Him trying to find a job, me trying to figure out when I was going to work with her.
Right.
Like the stress of that, like being at the Pilates studio all week, and I'm just getting a low hourly until I start actually teaching.
Well, you're onboarding right now.
I'm onboarding, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm getting paid to onboard, I don't know, $12 an hour or something like that.
Okay.
And even that is relieving, because I'm still underwater financially because I haven't received a first check from that. The Aerium is still in construction. They're fixing the roof, but it hasn't been fixed correctly. So I think it has to be redone in some way. I don't know. We're still in flux there. Our new tenants are coming in October the 24th, which is in 4 days from now. We just learned that our washing machine that was brand new last year is now completely broken.
Oh, man.
In that house. I don't know what they did to it.
Yeah.
And we've learned, because, like, did we run all the appliances once before we sent them their security deposit? We did not.
Oh, man. Got it.
Because we're not there.
Yeah, that sucks.
So if we didn't know it was working, like we didn't actually run the dishwasher yet, we might find out very soon that it's not working.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because if it breaks after they leave. Like the microwave broke before they left and we replaced it, but we knew about that. So it's like I'm still in this place, but it feels more hopeful because I'm on the road to fixing the problem and I'm much better mentally.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, it was very stress relieving to be like, oh, I just get paid to watch this video and click some things and then, go into a meeting where I learn how to do their pitch to the new clients, and then I go over here and I take a Pilates class to feel the flow, feel the springs on the machine. Oh, and then I'm done. Oh, and now I go pick up my bean. It's like so easy. I'm like, oh, this is what people with jobs do.
Yeah.
But it's different because, there is obviously a downside to having a regular job that I have not experienced in a really long time, if ever. So, okay, so Amanda.
Yeah.
That's my week.
I love your week. That sounds wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, it's good. There's a lot of stuff going on. Please tell.
Let's see. A lot of my week was set in conflict. So I don't know how much I'd like to actually share of that. Um, so with one of my gigs, there was just miscommunication and inconsistency on policies, like studio policies and things like that. And so I don't agree with a lot of things, and the inconsistency of rules, that this rule applies here, but this same rule doesn't apply here in this circumstance, but there's no justification for it. So that I've been dealing with a lot this week in one particular space. And so I've had to make decisions of okay, I'm going to work my hours that I have, nothing extra, not necessarily doing privates, not workshops, not anything. I'm just kind of like you just said, I'm just going to go in, do the hours that I have set, and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Because it's been so up and down and inconsistent, I need to make it as mainlined and streamlined and less, and muddy the waters less on my end, to make sure that I do get paid. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's been my week. That's been the majority of my week.
Is that new? Or is that an ongoing frustration?
I mean, this came up. So I started at the space this year, the beginning of this year, and it's been fine. There's been a lot of, the people are wonderful, but there's been a lot of kind of flying by the seat of your pants situations of I don't know, but let's do this. I don't know, which is fine. This is great, but there's nothing really in place. There is no rules set in place.
Okay.
And then one day I'll get this is, privates are 80-20 split. I'm like, well, I had no idea of this. I've taught many privates in this space for you before, and that wasn't the case. And now all of a sudden it's just very kind of shifty. Like I said, inconsistent. And so the inconsistency has ramped up, and that's new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I'm there. I was there 3 days. Now I'm there 2 days with my hours, and I keep that, and I kind of go in, I do my thing, and I leave.
Okay. Okay.
Which has been great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Totally. Let's see what else. My friend, I think I did a shout out for her last week. My
The
friend
OC.
opened a studio in the OC, and if you're a poller, my people who are listening, I do not poll, but if you are, you have to make it down there to that studio. It is the most beautiful studio I've ever seen in my life.
Mm.
In terms of the poll room, she did a great job. You just have to go see it. So yeah, I've been teaching for her. My Monday and my Tuesday, I teach 7 classes a day, so I have 14 classes in those 2 days, which is
A lot.
Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. So that's been happening. The conflict resolution thing has been happening. In terms of home stuff, fun stuff, decorating for Halloween.
Oh.
Going to the little pumpkin patch and getting pumpkins, and that's fun. We're currently watching all of the Harry Potters because I've never seen them.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Are you enjoying yourself?
I saw the first one years ago, and I've never read the books. So that was our Halloween, our October type of thing.
Did you? How far have you gotten? I grew up on that. In my 20s.
Yeah, I like it. We're on the last one. We'll probably watch the last one today.
It just gets dark.
It's gotten dark.
Yeah.
The last one, all the sad things happen, all the people die. So this is the last one that we're on, and yeah, I like it. I'm invested, and I wasn't thinking I was gonna get invested. So
Oh my God. I have a really, really fun Halloween costume that I'm going to do in the air.
Ooh.
And I'm going to leave it as a surprise. And I hope it
Okay.
works. I hope it works because
Okay.
sometimes it's hard to make a Halloween costume work on silks because obviously it gets stuck. So I'm going to see if it works. But I have put a lot of my excitement into this coming up. So listeners, it's coming at you. My
Can
Halloween
I-
costume.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Okay. Is it from like a popular, is it from pop culture, like movie, TV, music?
It is not.
It's not from anything pop culture.
No. Although Bean's costume is, but not mine.
Okay.
I hope to do a couple of really fun reels.
Ooh, are you a mummy unraveling in the silks?
I am not, but that is a good idea.
Let's see.
That is a very good idea.
Is it something traditional, like in terms of Halloween, like ghost, bat, witch, goblin?
No.
Is it something traditional? No.
I'll tell you what I've done in the past.
Okay.
Have you done Ariel in Halloween costumes in the past for stuff?
for
are you that
fun
person?
or for
No, for fun.
show?
Well, yeah, for both.
I mean, yeah, for shows, but they give me costumes like it's a unitard.
No, that's not what I mean. Like 1 year I was a hot dog.
Ow. I went to throw my head back and like, oh
The
yes,
wall's there.
I've seen your costume. I've actually worn that costume that you're talking
Did
about.
I give it to you?
No, but remember when you brought in all of your
All
stuff?
my stuff that I was giving away, that was in there. Yes, I was
Yeah.
a hot dog.
and I wore that hot dog for the rest of that class.
That hot dog is amazing.
It is amazing.
I mean,
have a photo.
it was a kid's costume, so it was too short. Like it wasn't my whole body, but I definitely for a video did a double ankle hang and turned.
I
And
like
that
it.
was fun. And then I had like just like a Care Bear onesie one time.
Cute.
But I had a cow onesie. It was Sita's, and I had a video. So we're gonna have some fun stuff coming at you because apparently no one wants to see any real Ariel on my Instagram page, which I am now just going to surrender to.
There you go. Just take it. Take it as
Just-
a nice break.
Taking it as it is. That's what I wanted to ask you about. How so is your Instagram journey? Social media journey.
Yeah, no, right now it's non-existent, and that's okay.
Yeah, you've decided the break is going to last until you feel the urge.
Well, a couple things have to happen. So I need to get my rig back up. My rig has been down. I took it down for fire and flight. It came with me, and it has yet to be put back up.
Got it.
So I need to do that. I need to figure out kind of my line of action of what makes sense posting wise and kind of the angle
Yes.
I want to go. And I don't know what that is yet. I don't want to go back to what I was doing.
It wasn't sustainable, right? Is that what you were talking about?
I think that if I could scale back on responsibilities like physically, and to actually take care of myself, they'd be more sustainable. But driving everywhere, teaching 14 classes in 2 days, it's not.
You're preaching to the choir. Remember all of that hullabaloo I was talking, and then I literally put up a reel, and at the end I said, nope. Million
Right.
views.
I know. But see, like, I don't want to lean into that too far and like, quote unquote, copy.
Oh, first of all, you
that.
don't need to worry about that. But if it doesn't make sense for you, you know what I'm saying? Like it has to be authentic to you, no matter what it is.
Right, and I don't know I don't know what that looks like yet. Also, I'm in this state of I love my job, I love what I do, but it's all I've ever done. Like literally dance and aerial. That's all
Yeah.
I've ever done my entire life. And I love it. I wouldn't change a minute of it. However, I'm right now in my life of being like the ripe age of 42. Like, I'd like to collect skills. That's why I'm going back to school. But I'm like, I want to collect more skills. So I'm looking into more school-based vocational trade things. Not necessarily to change careers, but just to like find a new interest. Instead of it being a hobby base, I'd actually like to dive into things in a really extensive way.
Yeah, it makes sense for a refresh on like, okay, what is like for all of us too, because the social media thing is so ever changing. At least for me, I was like, there's no point in like just churning at the wheels because it's so time and energy consuming.
Yeah.
And not be in the right direction of what it needs to be, either for the views or for even myself. Because there are things that I'll post in the future that are just good aerial, and I'll probably just put it up there because I'm like, it can't all be a comedy. Like, I want some serious stuff on there. I want people to still follow me because they like what I'm doing.
Right.
But it needs to be reframed because I feel like to not do that isn't really taking into account that the world is changing around us very quickly all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I also, because the main goal for it, right, is views. Yes, for sure. That's the immediate goal. But the bigger goal for that is to make money.
Yes.
That's the goal, right? That is the big goal. And you can make a lot of money on social media, but that is in and of itself a full-time job. And I don't necessarily know if I like that to be my full-time job.
Yeah.
Right. I think that because I look at all of these, big like Fortune 500 companies or like the people who actually have money in this world, they do their best to stay out of social media. They do their best not to have, any type of eyes on them. And so I don't believe social media can sometimes feel to me as like this rat race of there's the cheese, I'm running, I'm getting it, I'm grabbing it. Where I think there are other ways to making money. And I think that I'd like to explore what those are too. I'm not saying that social media isn't great because it is. It's a really good tool. It's a really good advertising. Like these companies that I'm talking about, instead of doing that, they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on marketing and billboards and commercials and ads. And, that's essentially what we're doing on social media is we are our own, marketeers on that. There's just something about it where I don't know if it's off of my own moral ground that I'm like, I don't necessarily want to, or if it's something that, I don't know. I haven't decided that yet.
I mean, the question that I just wrote down in my notes here is, does being an aerialist mean you've got to be a content creator? That's the question. Is that what it means nowadays?
Yeah.
And I don't know the answer to that question. And actually, we could suss out that question a little bit, I think, just by looking at how we work. Because you technically have more aerial work than I do right now.
Yeah. Well, here's also an interesting, I have never, ever, ever advertised any of my classes. Ever. I have reposted when people are like, oh, Amanda's teaching this and this and this.
Mm-hmm.
I've reposted those things. But I have not once ever in my life put up, I'm teaching class, come take class with me.
Right.
Ever. And by the right of all the studios asked for that. But it's something that I just never do. And I will never do. But somehow people always find me. Even if they have to search out, you know what I mean? So
yes.
I mean, I won't say I won't ever do it. The one time I will do it is when I'm having my own space and I'm trying to get my own space to get filled with people, right? Then I will advertise the shit out of my schedule, out of my teacher schedule.
Right.
All of that. 100%.
That's different because it's not Amanda Ritchie. It's
this entity that is outside of myself that I now have to love and take care of and nurture. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good question to ponder because what I'm finding when I'm scrolling through and looking at other aerialists is that other aerialists across the world have gotten the same message that I have, is that if I want to continue doing what I love to do, I have to make money doing it.
Yeah.
And if I want to make money doing what I love, I have to content create. And I have to do the exact same thing as I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas for you, Amanda, you might be more of the one percenter because you're not really advertising. You have plenty of studios, and maybe it's because you also live in a place where there are plenty of studios for you to be hired at. Like if I wanted to be hired at more than one studio here, I would go do that, right? It's more the case of I don't have the time because I have a kid. So before I had a kid, my work strategy was different. And then I didn't do the workshop stuff yet. I'm pretty sure you've built the relationships and network. You know, you obviously have lots of students to train over in Chattanooga. You have all this stuff going on. You might be in that category where you could avoid the content creation if you really wanted to.
I think that what that means, though, because my outlook is slightly different, though. Because,
yeah, let me see.
Like I love it, and just in terms of like our intention and our purpose for Aerial specifically, I love teaching and I love being upside down. I love it. I love it. But I have been in this world for 30 plus years. Like for me, that's why I like other interests are like creeping into me and sparking my interest, or finding other interests, I should say, or is feeling appealing to me. Whereas like all of my eggs were in Aerial, and that's not the case at the moment. I mean, and I don't want the listeners to get confused. Like I will always teach Aerial. I will always love Aerial. Like I'm not changing that. I'm just looking to add. And so me adding more things and more skill sets under, like, I'm not so hyper focused on
right.
How do I make money to do Aerial? I've done Aerial.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I mean, in a way, well, it's a different trajectory because I feel like your arc as an aerialist is much longer than either of my arcs, because I have a dance arc and I have an aerial arc, and they're kind of like,
and they meet
in the middle. And I am still in the place with Aerial that you might have been in 10 years ago, maybe. Because I started way later than you, right? I started when I was 30 doing Aerial. And so to me, I'm in my different arc. I might be at the crest of it right now. And I don't know how long that crest will last.
Yeah.
My dance crest is completely pointing down right now. Like, you know, I almost had like 2 careers in one, and you had 1 career in one. Would you say that resonates with you?
I mean, I had a dance arc as a kid. My dance arc ended, like the full dance arc without Aerial ended when I was like around 17. Mm-hmm. But the Aerial arc was created at 17.
And lasted.
Ish. Had dancing in there. So I was still technically dancing-ish. Like passages. And then shows would be like, hey, do this pas de deux with this guy. Also, you're the featured aerialist, but do this pas de deux. So it was kind of a hybrid in a way, but aerial focused. Aerial was the main.
Yeah.
So I was fulfilled. I was satiated and I've been, like I said, going from 3 years old, nonstop from 3 to now 42.
Yeah.
And so my crest, I'm just riding a different wave.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you're doing the school now. And then I would assume that other things are going to creep in, and find it, you know, plant in and find, you know, you might want to spend more of your time doing something else and building something else. We'll see what those things are.
Well, right now I'm really interested in just health and wellness in general. So I'm curious to develop skills that are different aspects of what that is and put them all together. Like I want to go to culinary school and get the application of nutrition. I don't just want to study nutrition. I want to have the application of, so that I can know how to plan thoughtful, healthy meals to help an athlete. I want to go to massage school so I can know about the body, and I not just know and understand the theory of the body, but when a student comes to me and go, ow, I hurt, I can say, oh, well, okay, we can do this, this, this. The same with like even cosmetic and esthetician, like that, things like that, but not to be any one of those things, but to have this like whole understanding of just what people are wanting and needing for health and wellness. I like the application trade school thought, as well as like the regular academic, and I'm doing both. But I like the hands-on. I like not just learning about something, but actually applying it in a way that I can utilize for people, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
I think it's really exciting.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've thought about, in terms of like social media, I thought about like documenting that and what that looks like in the terms of like a 42-year-old going back to just accumulate all of these skills, because I never did as, you know, a kid or a young adult. You know, I never went to school. So now my life is just like flipped, right?
Well, you know, it's really interesting. When I was in my mid-20s, I started aerial at 30, but actually I started a little bit earlier, but I had a really slow start to it, okay? Because my training, like, it was just, I was dancing so much, I wasn't able to train that much. Right. And at the same time, my girlfriend decided to, well, she had a plan to do it. She went to medical school, and we are still friends. And in the however many years that have passed, she is now a dermatologist, and now I'm an aerialist. She was an aerialist first. That's how I met her. She was an aerialist. So she's an aerialist who became a doctor, and I became an aerialist in the same amount of time.
That's awesome. Yeah, I get that.
And sometimes I would laugh. I was like, "Wow, I'm a dummy," because I went like that financially doesn't make any sense.
I understand that, but no. Yeah.
You know, we also know friends. Liz Fraley comes into mind because she got her PhD in neuroscience, and now she's, I think, a full-time aerialist. She decided, she's with Cirque du Soleil now. She decided, I don't want to be a scientist all the time. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I'm assuming that from looking at her social media.
Who is this?
Liz Fraley. She was here, and then she moved to, there's a company, Quixotic, that she was with for a long time, and now she's with Cirque in a show, but she like fully got her PhD.
That's awesome.
Before that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a very interesting question, and I think it does like hook into like the Instagram question, because it's interesting to me because I fought a long time for dance to stay, and it's very obvious to me today in October of 2025 that whatever fire I had for dance on the floor, choreography, Talents of 8, I'm not that interested anymore. And I wanted to stay interested, and it just isn't naturally happening. And with what I'm doing right now, it's naturally there, and with podcasting, it's naturally there. And it's just so interesting how our lives change and how these arcs happen naturally, because I could have never, I don't know how you feel about dance, I would have never imagined when I was in it that I would ever feel like this. I thought I was going to dying for it. That's how I felt.
Yeah. Wow. I feel like similar. Like it, even though I wasn't in that world for a long time, it took me, I would still do like ballet classes. I would still go take adult ballet classes, even as recently as last year. And I was like, oh, I could do this again. And then like I would watch videos of other people, other creators on TikTok, and like just their ballet, like people who are in companies and stuff. It's like, oh, I miss it. I could do that. And then like I actually sit down and like look at myself. I'm like, no, we're good.
Yeah. Well, like, and then
no.
And then the other thing that's very interesting, is that what I am hopefully learning, I think I got a little glimpse of it. I've never really loved teaching Pilates. I like doing it. It was always a good money maker. I think I might be going into an era where I might love it.
I love that. Cool.
I mean, it would be convenient since I'm doing a job in it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what it is, the camaraderie of the women there, and then that it can help support and get rid of the stress that's in my life right now because of the function of it in my life as a job, and then also the action of it. Like, somebody said to me, I was like, oh, I got a new job in Pilates. She's like, you know what's awesome about you? She's like, you're going to go to work and you're going to be able to work out in all of your jobs. How cool is that? Like, other jobs can't say that. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It is encompassing that wellness and the health, and it's like built into the day.
Yeah. Which is awesome. Yeah.
So we're talking about social media. We're talking about, but really what we're talking about at the end, I think, is passion and how it changes.
It does. It's weird, but it does. Yeah. Yeah. But I will say in my case, like, I'm so grateful because, like, I feel for myself, like, I don't have any type of hunger or drive because I've done the things that I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
With Aerial specifically, like I've worked with the companies that I've wanted to work with. I've performed where I've wanted to perform. Like, teaching has become really cool. I've just experienced and have checked all
the boxes.
Not even knowing that there were boxes there, but I've just benchmarked these things for me that I love and I'm really proud of. And now I'm like, now to keep doing it and only doing that is getting to the place of repetitive, of getting to the place of now I'm in a routine. Now all my days look the same, which is where I was in Cirque when I left. So it's it's just interesting. It took longer this time because I think that I was on me for my schedule and me making, my own situation. I'm not going into a place to clock in every day. But it's like I've done all of the things that I could ever ask to do and more that I didn't even know were possible. And so I'm not letting it go. It will forever be. I will always teach for my listeners, people who are listening right now. I will always teach and I will always do and I will always create in the air. But just other things are now.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like the cycle is kind of shifting and the life cycles are going to do that. And surprisingly for me, one just came back.
That's awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
And hopefully in a different form, because it's like, I've been teaching Pilates for so long. Oh, this is the other thing. I realized because she asked me like, oh, can you just, send me your certificate just to make sure, that you have it? Yeah, like I have a paper, like printed out certificate that I'm Pilates certified. And I read it, and I haven't read it since 2008. Like I pulled it out of like a hard drive, like an old hard drive. And oh my God, SHIT, Amanda, because it says on there, she is a associate certified trainer, which will be fully certified after she takes this one test. Which I never took. Because that particular certification, the Physical Mind Pilates Institute, they make you work for an entire year before you do the paper test.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And I can't tell you how many trainers just never take the test. Because you're already getting paid. Like, you don't even look back.
Right.
And it's been so long. I was like, what? And so, that emoji where like the teeth are like, eh.
Yeah.
You said I like sent it to her. I was like, I just read this for the first time since I got it. I remember now I did not test out. And she's like, you might want to do that someday. I was like, I mean, nothing will touch the fact that I've been teaching this for this long.
Right.
I have so much experience. It's fine.
Right.
It's fine that but when it comes to like corporations and like hiring you as a fitness instructor, you need your paperwork, right?
Yeah.
So I was like stressed. I have anxiety issues anyway. So like that put me in like a 24-hour stress like cycle. But anyways, like I'm excited. Like the last time I worked at a gym, I was not excited to be there. So I was like so in my dance world.
How is that? So if you didn't get the paperwork, you just handed in what you had? Like,
I mean, it's still a certificate. Okay. It still says I'm certified.
Oh, okay.
It still says I'm certified to teach Pilates, but like in their particular that brand of Pilates, like you have to take this test, but like I don't know how many people ever.
Yeah.
Zero establishments have asked me for this piece of paper since then. Okay, zero places. It's like it's like if somebody asked me for my college transcript right now, I would also panic slightly. Although I think I left with the 3.5, but like
hilarious.
You know, like just like complete panic inside my heart.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back to the passion of things, like. I think they're supposed to shift, and I'm pleasantly grateful that I don't dying for dance anymore, because it's painful to do things that your body can't do anymore.
Yeah.
So you don't actually want that, even though I never thought it would happen, and I never thought I wouldn't care, and it's not that I don't care.
Yeah.
Because it's always in my body. Like I will die like dance is always in my life. I'm just doing it in the air. I'm not hurting my joints. I'm not whipping my head around. I'm not feeling like I need to be doing dance TikTok videos.
Right.
You know, that's not part of my conversation right now, because it's not where my brain is. And so I'm very excited to see where your journey takes you on this, and we'll be here for it. That's the great part.
Woohoo! Yeah, we will be. Thanks. Yeah. We'll see how it goes and what happens. So
and Carrie is going to turn into an aerial comedian, but that's fine.
I am so here for that. I feel like that the next thing we have to do is like a stand-up, like a live show or something. That would be hilarious.
I mean, the biggest problem right now, and it's not a problem, is that I just have to find ideas.
Yeah.
So, and videos that I actually want to pull off, you know? So that's going to be coming down the pipe, my friends.
Well, if I see anything amazing, I'll send it to you. I actually have a few that you could stitch.
Okay. Please send. I would love to play with it. All right, Amanda, I'm glad to have been with you, and hopefully next week we'll get Noah too.
Yeah, the three of us haven't been together in a very long time.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. Bye, Bean. Bye, Bean. Happy belated.
I feel like this makeup is very like bright. You know, sometimes you get the kid eyeshadows and they're not like vivid color.
Very pretty. Yes, it matches your top too. I like it.
Bye.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
See you guys later.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find Amanda Ritchie at Grounded in Flight on Instagram, and at Noah Doc on Instagram, as well as Red Flags app. And me, Carrie Wee, you can find at wrapyourheadaroundsilks.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We have so much more coming at you, including guests that are in this art world, that are blazing their way through new businesses, and just more banter from us. Thank you for listening. This is The Artist Entrepreneur.